You can read more about many of the stories in this week's show in the current issue of Mohawk Valley Living magazine, available the first of the month at hundreds of advertiser locations and online at mohawkvalleyliving.com. Tune in to the new MVL Marketplace, a local business billboard TV show featuring all of our advertisers, plus local trivia and music by local songwriters, every Sunday at 8 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. on Fox 33. The Steet Ponte Auto Group in Yorkville and Herkimer and Turnbull Insurance Service since 1866 present Mohawk Valley Living, exploring the arts, culture, and heritage of our region.
Good morning and welcome to Mohawk Valley Living. It's June, a great time to sit on your porch and reminisce. As you may have heard, the era of the big top circus is coming to an end, which is very sad for me because I can remember way back when in the 1940s when the circus would come to town and there'd be this huge parade up North Genesee Street, elephants, tigers, you name it. My brother, my big brother, would usually take me there, and there were the 3 rings. Gosh, it was incredible. And high above the rings there'd be those ladies hanging from the ropes, swinging around. It was the big social event of the year. There were thousands of people there. They came from all over, from the north, the south, the east and west. It was just, for want of a better word, phenomenal. Those were some fond memories, so stay tuned as we make some new memories as we travel all throughout the Mohawk Valley.
It was a boom town around here when Gillette stepped off that train. Canals flowing, hops growing, new towns being raised. There were fortunes to be made. He was a well-dressed one-man show, a tail spinner, a heart winner with a...
This month's article was written by History Center trustee Janice Riley, who is a longtime historian and local author, and it's all about Irving Baxter. Most people probably don't know who Irving Baxter was, but he was, as far as we can tell, the first Olympian from Oneida County. He participated in the 1900 Olympics in Paris, and he medaled in both the pole vault and in several jumping contests as well. Baxter grew up in Utica. He was an 1895 graduate of the Utica Free Academy, and he started his athletic career very early, at the age of 4, at the former YMCA down on Bleecker Street. And in an interscholastic competition in 1894, he won 6 individual medals. So by the time that the 1900 Olympics came along, he was already well experienced in track and field. He was part of the track team for the University of Pennsylvania, where he had gone to study law, and it was that team that went over to France to compete. In 1901, in Manchester, England, this is after the Olympics, Baxter was attending a pole vaulting competition and somehow lost his pole on the way to the meet. So none of his competitors wanted to loan him a pole for him to compete. So he spied a flagpole at the venue, and the judges gave him the opportunity to utilize that flagpole to compete, and he ended up winning. Baxter is a great example of somebody, the local boy who made good. And on the world stage, he distinguished himself as a top-tier athlete. So when people hear about Aaron Hamlin or even Rob Esch, who was on the Olympic hockey team, going all the way back to Val Bialis in the 1920s, who competed in speed skating, it's important to remember that they are standing on the shoulders of Irving Baxter, who was, again, as far as we can tell, the earliest Olympian from Oneida County. It's all part of our heritage and something that helps us to reinforce the identity of what Oneida County is all about. So you got it. So, yay, Irving.
I'm in Copernic Park in Oneida Square, and I'm so excited to share with you all of the great things coming to downtown Utica this summer. Utica Restaurant Week is first up, starting on June 9th and going through the 18th. Over 50 restaurants throughout the entire city will be offering specials for the entire week. It's a great chance to explore new places or revisit your favorites. The One World Flower Festival will be in its 3rd year in Oneida Square on Saturday, June 24th, And this is the festival that transforms the Oneida Square Arts District with arts, music, and history. Activities are free and open to the public, family-friendly, and a lot of great things to do. Always a favorite, the Munson Williams Proctor Arts Institute's Arts Festival will be here from June 27th through July 2nd. And as always, you'll enjoy the Sidewalk Art Show, classic cars, live music, and much more. And the Levitamp Music Series will be back at Copernic Park on Monday nights from July 3rd all the way through Labor Day in September. This is 10 weeks of free live music featuring local openers and national and regional headliners. There's so many great things to do in downtown this summer. And don't just pick one thing. Come downtown Utica all summer long and enjoy all that we have to offer.
It's not what you take or give. It's here I wanna be. I'm making this valley my own.
Trust your personal, business, and life insurance planning to a local company with over 150 years of serving the community. Turn to Turnbull Insurance. Call today to see what we can do for your family or business. 735-9201 or visit turnbull-insurance.com. The Steet Ponte Auto Group is proud to bring Mohawk Valley Living to you each week, serving the Utica area and the Valley with outstanding customer service. In Yorkville at Steet Ponte Ford Lincoln Mazda, Steet Ponte Volkswagen, and Steet Toyota Scion. And in Herkimer at Steet Ponte Chevrolet. Stop in and see why it's so easy to do business with Steet Ponte.
For over 70 years, locally owned Whiteman Lumber has been the place to find quality, locally sourced hardwood. Buy direct from the manufacturer through our retail outlet in Portlandville, New York. Learn more at whitemanlumber.com.
If you crave the unique, shop the 50-plus vendors at the Newport Marketplace Top Notch Garden Center, featuring over 40 vendors of antiques and vintage items, as well as all of your spring gardening needs, like mulch, seeds, perennials, trees, statuary, and bird baths. The Newport Marketplace Top Notch Garden Center, Route 28 in Newport. See what's fresh picked for summer with fresh produce, bright, comfortable clothing made predominantly in the USA. Check out all the fun, casual, and comfy summer dresses, shoes, hats, and accessories at the Village Crossing in Clinton. Shop the 3,000 square feet spilling over with antiques at the Potting Shed, specializing in American coins, costume jewelry, and fine jewelry, as well as early lighting, stoneware, china, and furniture. The Potting Shed, over 40 years in the same location at 52 Oriskany Boulevard in Whitesboro.
Explore Little Falls this summer. Don't miss the Little Falls Cheese Festival Saturday, July 8th, featuring over 50 artisan cheesemakers, live music, and original plays. And our annual Midsummer's Night Picnic in Canal Place, July 20th, with music, art events, and stargazing.
Expecting company? Just call Deansboro Superette. They prepare delicious Middle Eastern platters for any number of guests. Call 841-4377.
Sprinkling for the McQueen.
This all started, well, I remembered that there was a festival here in the early 80s. Unrelated to that, I had started a band to play Renaissance fairs years later. I was just thinking, wow, we never get a gig in our own zip code, right? So I thought I'd put something small together in the Holland Patton Park. Well, all the people I was performing with at other fairs wanted in on it, so I said, bring it on. And the next thing you know, I just have this fair that's built up around that. Every time I open my phone, it absolutely blows up. You know, what we really need at this point is a staff in an office, but it's just me pulling my hair out for 24 hours for about 2 or 3 months. We have so much support that I feel immensely gratified. Like, everyone wants to help out in one way or another, and it's really becoming a community event rather than, you know, than just a one-off thing that I kick out.
We do this every year with the Mayfair, and we figured we'd do something awesome by brewing a special beer just for the event. A special beer we made, it's called the Scoundrel Saison, And we're just inviting everybody to come on over and have a good time. We're all pirate themed over there.
We are the Society for Creative Anachronism. We recreate the Middle Ages as they should have been. We'll have some fencing going on out in this field. We'll have heavy weapons. We don't actually do torture, but we have people who actually study the methods that were used.
My name is Chris Danello. This is Allison. She's an apprentice. Right now she's heating up the steel to about 2,000 degrees and she's forging a dagger. It just so happened that her father was a blacksmith. I had a lot of blacksmiths in my family. We happened to meet up and decided to start a business doing it.
On South Street in Westmoreland, we visit Zarek Greenhouses. Here, Bernie and Denise Zarek farm 9 acres, growing vegetables for their CSA. Shareholders enjoy fresh-grown, fresh-picked vegetables every week of the growing season, which the Zareks are hoping to extend with the use of solar-powered greenhouses.
Zarek's greenhouses started in 1996. Bernie was a nursery grower back then, so we were doing bedding plants and different flowers, some vegetables. In 2010, when the market kind of crashed, we realized that people were more apt to buy vegetables than flowers. And then we started the CSA, and that's really taken off, and it really helps sustain the farm. It gets us our seeds every spring. Any equipment that we need to buy, we usually finance through the CSA, and it helps us. So that's how we started and where we are now. And we were able to secure a NYSERDA grant 3 years ago, and this spring we finally came around on the rotation. So we have a 6-panel solar panel that is going in and heating hot water for us, and it's being held in a cylindrical boiler, and then it's being pumped out onto our benches. So there's wiring on all of the benches, and we'll be heating the roots of the plants. Most plants don't need hot air temperature, but their roots need to be warm. So we're hoping that that's going to make us a little bit more efficient in growing greens and different radishes and things like that over the winter. So we'll have better crops for the winter market. Market-wise, we're really hoping that it's going to grow. The Utica market, which is the market that we're on, it really has potential this year. They've revamped the REA wing, so there's more room indoors, and there's a lot of new farmers that are going to be on that market. So a little bit more competition, but that's good. It's a good thing to have some competition. It keeps us all on our game. So we're excited about the markets this year.
I started airbrushing probably 10 years ago. I was always into drawing and painting, and then one day my dad came home actually for my birthday and, here, try this with an airbrush. Painting-wise, I started probably, he had me painting like used cars and stuff, so I mean if it came out like crap, no one really cared. So there I am, 15, 16, learning on that. I have a 69 Chevy pickup that I still have. I bought when I was in high school. That's basically what I learned on doing body work wise. He basically sat in a chair and kind of pointed, cut that, weld that, and we did the whole truck, floors, firewall. We ended up cutting the roof off, put a new roof on, and that's basically where I learned everything. It was, through those couple of years. When I was a kid, most kids were playing sports. I kind of did, but I was actually more on weekends. I was with my dad working on whatever. That was my childhood. My favorite is the expression on people's face when I'm done. They're either crying or laughing, or But the one that really sticks out was my buddy had this lifted Dodge Ram. My dad ended up putting rockers and cab corners on it, just a minor rust repair. He painted it, and then I came and I airbrushed it. I did a mural on the tailgate, and when the guy literally showed up, like, he was in tears. I've never seen this before. I mean, I probably would be too if I saw something like that done to mine, but that was the one that really sticks out in my head. Me and my good friend Ryan, who owns this bike behind me, we started talking about that 8 years ago. I've known the bike since it was brand new. We couldn't really put a nice paint job on it. His personality, he just cannot own a nice looking bike. Most people, you know, their bikes reflect their personality, and this one perfectly does. I mean, it's been wrecked who knows how many times. I think the funniest thing about it is when they look at it, you know, they just think right off the bat, wow, that's really a piece of crap. You know, oh, I've never seen a bike rust like that before. My name's Tom Venatozzi, and I airbrush junk.
Want to experience something new with your family this year? Then go to the Farmers Museum in Cooperstown and see why it's much more than just a museum. You'll find cute farm animals, the Empire State Carousel, and daily hands-on activities for both young and old. Explore the historic village with its tavern, blacksmith shop, general store, and more.
Take the short drive to Cooperstown and the Farmers Museum overlooking Otsego Lake for $2 off regular admission. Go to farmersmuseum.org.
You work hard here in the Mohawk Valley. You make a difference. You leave your mark. You deserve a financial advisor who works hard for you to make a difference for your future.
I've spent most of my adult life helping people with their financial decisions, investing for retirement, saving for college, thinking about your legacy.
We have the education, the experience, the tools. Van Meter and Van Meter for your financial future.
Your news, talk, and sports authority. Talk Radio, AM 1450, WKAL, Rome, Utica.
Welcome to the Little Falls Antique Center in the shops at 25 West. Come on in and browse thousands of unique items that change on a daily basis. Shop for yourself or for someone else. We're open every day from 10 to 5. We look forward to your visit here at historic Canal Place in Little Falls.
Tom's Natural Foods is your connection to local farms for natural and organic fruits and vegetables, meats, eggs, cheeses, and other milk products. At Tom's Natural Foods in Clinton, naturally. There's a new restaurant in Washington Mills with a curious name, the Steak and Pickle. But once you taste their tender steak sandwich, complemented by a cool crisp pickle, of course, you'll be hooked.
Right now we're known for our steak sandwiches, our Philly steaks. She also has special recipes. We do a steak Anna, which is a special sauce, and it's over a bed of greens. It's steak on a special sauce. It's a dark sauce.
And what about steak and pickle? What does that mean?
I don't know. My wife came home one day and she says, I got the perfect name for our new restaurant, Steak and Pickle.
And you do serve a pickle with your steak?
Yes, we do. And the steak here, like I say, we serve some different steaks, and people enjoy it. It's just they're coming back all the time. So
Crispy pickle, tender steak, bruschetta, fresh tomatoes, and homemade tomato sauce. Mwah.
As I drive through the road and burden hillside, I can feel my troubles fade away. Nothing like trees and mountain streams to bring you back to reality. And the trees all whisper hello. My old friend, it's good to have you home. Oh, why did you go?
I'm in Hamilton, New York at Good Nature Brewing, and today I got to try some great beer and go on a personalized tour of their brewery. I took a walk today with Carrie Blackmore, the brewery co-owner. Can you kind of explain a little bit about that, introducing the can? How is that different than the glass bottle?
Sure. So cans, just overall superior vessel for storing beer. Oxygen and light are beer's natural enemies. So with a can, light's not an issue. Even in the darkest brown of bottles, you're still going to have light getting through. And air exchange is much less than in a bottle. Those crown caps really leave a lot more air coming in and out than you'd think.
And now, would you say using the can, is it more recyclable, more earth-friendly?
Absolutely. So the recycle rate on cans is much better than a bottle, and also it's more easily used post-consumer recycled products in the cans. Whoops!
There you go. There's real life.
Candy on your toes. Welcome to Brewery.
There we go. There's a good look. So I love your logo too. So what was the inspiration for that, actually?
Yeah, so the logo is a hop, which now people are a little more familiar with hops than they were 6 years ago when we started designing the brand and naming the company. When we started off, our idea was to source locally whenever possible. This is pre-farm brewery. You know, we just wanted to apply the locavore farm to glass concept to beer.
The Steet Ponte Auto Group is proud to bring Mohawk Valley Living to you each week, serving the Utica area and the Valley with outstanding customer service. In Yorkville at Steet Ponte Ford Lincoln Mazda, Steet Ponte Volkswagen, and Steet Toyota Scion. And in Herkimer at Steet Ponte Chevrolet. Stop in and see why it's so easy to do business with Steet Ponte. Trust your personal, business, and life insurance planning to a local company with over 150 years of serving the community. Turn to Turnbull Insurance. Call today to see what we can do for your family or business. 735-9201 or visit turnbull-insurance.com.
This season, visit Cooperstown and the Fenimore Art Museum's new exhibition, Andrew Wyeth at 100, A Family Remembrance. An intimate view of artist Andrew Wyeth as expressed by his granddaughter Victoria Wyeth. Discover paintings, sketches, and artifacts never before exhibited, as well as Victoria's own photographs of her celebrated grandfather. The Fenimore Art Museum overlooking Otsego Lake in Cooperstown. Great American art in a beautiful setting.
Find more on this and other exhibits at FenimoreArtMuseum.org.
North Star Orchards is open for the season. The greenhouse is bursting with a wide selection of potted plants, annuals, and vegetables. And outside, you'll find perennials, trees, shrubs, bulk mulch, and topsoil. The bakery is open too, with fresh pies, cookies, breads, and muffins at North Star Orchards, Route 233 in Westmoreland. When you shop Meelan's Market, you'll be the grill master. That's because every hot dog, beef patty, and sausage is made by Bob Meelan himself. Find everything for your next cookout, from store-made meats to fresh salads and tabbouleh, at Meelan's Market at the Four Corners in Clark Mills.
The people you know, the rock you love, and more songs per hour. 92.7 FM, The Drive, Central New York's locally owned independent rock station.
This season, visit Cooperstown and the Fenimore Art Museum's exciting new exhibition, The Art of Figure Skating Through the Ages, the Dick Button Collection. See ice skating art from the 17th century to today. Paintings, costumes, photographs, antique skates, and more, all from the collection of two-time Olympic champion and skating legend, Dick Button. The Fenimore Art Museum overlooking Otsego Lake in Cooperstown. Great American art in a beautiful setting.
For more information, visit FenimoreArtMuseum.org.
Welcome to this episode of On the Couch with Gavin. On today's episode, we have Munson Williams Proctor Institute School of Art Artist Residency Program. We have Audrey, Bree, and Eva. How's it going?
Good.
So you are the art director.
I'm
of the program.
coordinator for the Community Arts Education Program. So I put together the catalog and classes for the art classes that anyone in our community can take. So we offer classes for ages 4 to 104,
Wow.
as we say.
Yeah,
You know,
what about 105, is that?
maybe not.
Yeah.
And then
That's
across
awesome.
all sorts of stuff. And then I also am the facilitator for the Artists in Residence program, which is a new program that invites two artists to live and work on the Institute campus. And they teach within the Community Arts program, and then they also interact with our Pratt MWP college students, because we have both those programs in our School of Art campus.
What were some of the big names that are always in Munson Williams, like the ones that stay there?
Well, I'm sure most people are familiar with the Jackson Pollock that's in the sculpture court along the back there. That's always there.
So everyone will just have to go and check it out.
Yes, and if anyone ever is interested in our classes, go to the museum, check that out, and then walk across State Street, and we have a School of Art reception as well, and we can give you a tour, give you information about classes. You can also go online to mwpai.org and click under Learn, and that Community Arts Education, that has our current catalog, things that you can register for now, our policies, all that stuff.
Nice.
Scholarships. I should say that we have scholarship applications available online for kids, teens, and adults interested who might need financial assistance to take some of our classes. Those are also available online, or you can call and we'll send you an application.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, thanks guys for being on the couch. It's been awesome. It's been great to learn all about Munson Williams, what they have to offer, and the new residency program that you guys are a part of.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/onthecouchwg.
Ain't got no money.